I want to welcome you all to our first meeting of the year, virtually through the Student Council for the Exceptional Children. Tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about our history, how we began, what we evolved into, and where we are now. At the end of the PowerPoint, we will be introducing ourselves, and we will hopefully elect officers for next year so that we can go ahead and get started and have a head start for next year. So this was a conference that we attended year before last, March 2020, and you will see this is a state conference held in Columbia, Missouri. When we started 20 years ago, we became a charter group of the National Organization for the Council for Exceptional Children. The national organization represents all of the special ed professionals, teachers, administrators, psych examiners, gifted, every single division or type of condition or special interest group for special education is represented. This is the largest educational group in the nation. Their conferences are outstanding, and I have had the pleasure of accompanying students to conferences as far as Vancouver, Seattle, Denver, Nashville, Louisville. We had 8 women in a hotel room in Manhattan, New York, one year because the hotel was so expensive. And anyway, it was a lot of fun. We've gone to Maryland, Washington, D.C., New Orleans, Denver, Orlando, Tempe, Arizona, San Antonio, and believe it or not, there's still other places that I'm not thinking of right now. To go to these conferences, students raised money by having trivia night, fundraisers, to pay for the hotel room that we stayed in groups of 4, tried to limit it to 4. The trivia night, the students were able to raise anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000. Everyone paid for their own registration or airfare, but the student organization was able to pay for the room. This is last year at the Missouri State Conference. Missouri offers a scholarship award to one student from all of the universities in the state of Missouri who was selected as the Dabney Scholar Award winner. And last year, our president, Brittany Huck, was elected the Dabney Award winner. It's really fun because over the last 20 years, we've had 10 students from our organization here at Lindenwood who have won this award. So I'm very proud. We have exceptional candidates here and students and graduates. And I'm so happy to brag about all of them. You can choose to be as active as you want in any of the activities, whether they're here on campus or nationally. Last year, we had a student who presented a student poster session at the state conference, which they offer for all of the Missouri students who want to present their research. It's an opportunity for them too. You also will have an opportunity to work with me if you are interested on my research as a volunteer. You would become a research assistant by being certified and going through training modules and go on home visits with me for families who are receiving early intervention therapy My research involves a family planner tool that is now an Android and an iPhone app. And families are testing the app now while we're on they're receiving their early intervention services. So it's very exciting. You would be accompanying me on the home visits and helping me with data collection in my research. So be sure and let me know if you're interested in doing this in the fall. I do have some opening for the fall for home visits. Choose to be an officer for the Student Council for Exceptional Children. You may also choose just to be involved in on campus and homecoming parade, banners, all of this kind of thing, many of the campus activities. We have two different levels of membership. One is free, and that is the campus level where you are a member just through Involve U. The other opportunity that you have is to join the national organization where you can, and I'm going to go to the next slide, for $40 a year, then you would be able to go to the national conferences, the state conferences. You would be eligible to apply for the Dabney Scholar Award, and you would be also able to serve on national committees. And that is an elective. That's not a requirement of our group. I want you to know that it is purely your decision on how active you want to be and at which level you want to do. These are the calendar dates that we have for next year. We will be coming back the first week, and we will be having a booth in Evan Commons Lawn where we will be included with all of the other organizations in student life on campus. And we'll be handing out freebies and recruiting new members for anybody who wants to join. That's Wednesday, August 25th. We also have the opportunity, if people want to be a part of the Autism Walk. As I mentioned, we have in the past won a silver plaque designating us as donating more than $1,000 that we collected from our donors who supported us in the Autism Walk. The national conference will be in Orlando, Florida this year, January 16th through the 19th. As I said, I love going to the conferences myself. It's a wonderful experience, very powerful. There are also, at these conferences, there are school districts from all around the world who are recruiting special ed teachers, and it's a fantastic opportunity. Recently, the state of Hawaii was offering free round-trip plane fare for anyone who filled out an application and wanted to go for an interview in Hawaii. Alaska also does that. That happens at the conferences. So one year I had 5 students who I took to Washington, D.C., who ended up getting hired on that day. So you'll also see we have a state spring conference coming up this next year. It's actually 2022, not 21. I made a mistake in the PowerPoint. And again, this is an incredible experience to network with other students from other universities. So this is how you can join at the national level. I do want everyone to be sure and join through Involve U so that we can maintain an accurate membership. And then if you are wanting to go on and join at the national level, then I encourage you to do that as well. So what I was hoping that we would do tonight is see who wanted to be officers and talk about the different positions and go ahead and elect. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.